A recent wave of risk aversion has seen the British pound weakening against the US dollar. In this financial dance, investors have been playing it safe thanks to escalating US bond yields. The dollar, emboldened, flexed its muscles after Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell couldn't quite soothe nerves about rising borrowing costs. The result? The pound found itself at a 3-week low against the dollar, even briefly dipping below $1.38. Now, if you're eyeing the euro, the pound also took a slight step back, last seen trading at 86.24 pence. But don't let these numbers fool you. Analysts are betting on the pound's comeback, citing the UK's vaccine rollout and anticipated strong economic recovery as solid fundamentals. And let's not forget the British Finance Minister Rishi Sunak's budget plan. With extensions to pandemic stimulus packages and a few tax increases up his sleeve, this could be the secret sauce to bolstering the pound. Despite the short-term correction, analysts remain positive about the pound's future, keeping an eye on the broader economic picture. So, as sterling takes a dip, it might just be gearing up for a stronger swim ahead. Shifting our gaze to France, the nation's economy sees a promising 0.9% growth in the second quarter of 2021. This upturn, following a stagnant first quarter, sets France on a promising trajectory toward meeting its 6% growth target for the year. The French finance minister, Bruno Le Maire, has described this as an exceptional performance, and it's hard not to agree. The growth can be attributed to a strategic easing of COVID-19 restrictions since May, which has allowed businesses to reopen and consumers to spend, thus stimulating the economy. Yet, as we all know, the pandemic is far from over. France now finds itself grappling with a fourth wave of the virus, which could potentially hinder economic progress. But it's not all doom and gloom. In response to the new wave, the French government has pledged additional economic aid to the overseas territories of La Réunion and Martinique, which are entering new lockdowns. This move shows a commitment to supporting all regions of France, even in the face of adversity. The road ahead for the French economy may be fraught with challenges, but there's a sense of optimism in the air. There's a belief that the robustness of the economy, coupled with effective government intervention, can weather this storm and continue on its upward trajectory. While the specter of the virus still looms, France's economy shows resilience, pushing toward its 6% growth target for the year. Over in South America, Peru's finance minister Oscar Graham stands firm on a 3.6% growth forecast for 2022. This prediction is inspiring confidence even as whispers of a global economic slowdown start to circulate. But why the optimism, you might ask? Well, it's all about stability and copper. Peru's economy is known for its stability, a trait that has served it well in past downturns. This resilience is largely due to the country's rich natural resources, strategic location, and a well-regulated financial system. It's this very stability that Minister Graham is banking on to carry them through any potential global slowdown. Now let's talk about copper. Peru is the second largest copper producer in the world. Copper is a key component in many industries, from construction to electronics, and demand for it is consistently strong. So, when copper prices are within expected parameters, as they currently are, it's good news for Peru's economy. The forecasted growth for 2022 also factors in another exciting development, the opening of Anglo American's Quellaveco copper mine. The Quellaveco project is expected to be a significant contributor to Peru's GDP, further strengthening the country's position in the global copper market. Despite global economic concerns, Peru remains optimistic, banking on its stable economy and significant copper production. And with the anticipated contribution from the Quellaveco copper mine, it's clear that Peru is not just weathering the storm, but preparing to leap ahead when the clouds clear. In this video, we've traversed the financial landscapes of the UK, France, and Peru. We've seen the British pound grapple with resurgent US bond yields, leading to a short-term weakening. Yet, there's optimism in the horizon, with the vaccine rollout and a healthy economic recovery expected to strengthen the pound after this brief stumble. We journeyed to France, witnessing an impressive economic bounce in the second quarter of 2021. Despite the challenges of a fourth COVID-19 wave, the French economy has shown resilience and is on track to meet its 6% growth target for the year. Our adventure concluded in Peru, where despite global economic slowdown concerns, the country maintains a 3.6% growth forecast for 2022. The future looks promising, especially with the opening of the Quellaveco copper mine expected to contribute significantly to the nation's GDP. As we continue to navigate the ever-evolving world of finance, these updates remind us of the interconnectedness of global economies and the factors that drive their growth and change.